Hello, Angel. You're early. We had 7 minutes to class actually starts, so you might want to start resizing your screen so we can jump into today's assignment. Okay. Hi. Hello, Angelique. You there?
Good morning.
This is not. Okay, we stop that. That was Pandora. So Angelique, you're early, dear, because we got about 10:09. We got one more minute before we start, and then I'll set the clock again for 10 minutes. So in that 10-minute time, you should be resizing your screen. Are you on a cell phone still or a computer?
The phone.
You said what, dear?
I'm still on the
Hello.
phone.
You're on a computer. Good. Okay. So resize your screens. Hey, Lisa,
No, I'm
I'm
on the
putting
phone.
you on the phone. Okay. Your parents don't. You don't have no computer in the house.
No.
All right. I'm gonna talk to Mr. Irvin about that. But try to follow along and try to get the work typed up until you can get your computer and sent in, so you're not missing no days. But we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to talk to them about you and your computer issue. Angel came back. Okay, so Angel, I'm about to set a clock for 10 minutes because class is starting. But after this 10 minutes, that's just basically when everybody's gonna be considered late. So if you guys got friends, you might want to contact them or something. Let them know in 10 minutes I'm gonna start, and then you mark late. You should still come to class if you, even though you're late. But just know if you don't, there's that 9 day rule still sitting at us, right? So take a couple moments, get to SB, log in, set your screens up the way I have, minus the stopwatch, and then we're gonna go into today's assignment. All right. So you should have in this area over here where I have Afro Samurai, one of my favorite comic book characters. You should have your Google Docs set up, right, and be ready to work. So take that time to get ready. Everybody else that already has it set up, just use this time to get your mind ready. I think that's it. Well, Angel, we're gonna have to call home because your microphone was needed so you can participate in class as well as your camera. So I hope you can figure that out. Lisa said, "Do you got headphones?" It's a great question. You guys can't get out of using your microphone or not. A lot of students have tried it, but you don't want us having to call home to figure out if your microphone is working. Just use it. He said no. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to contact Irvin about you too, because you can't get out of this class without talking and using your camera. Somebody else is coming in the room. Sorry, it's the 24th century, you all. We have to be professionals, getting you ready for jobs where you have to use a computer to work from home until COVID is better. So these things you have to figure out as technology students and physics students. Jacqueline, you just got 7 minutes to get your screen ready. I see you got here. And then when we start class, we're going to do our norms. So you're at least the bare minimum. Your microphone should be working. Otherwise, you can't really get. Lisa's trying to help you out with some good knowledge there. Um, you can't get participation points if you can't talk. So you're gonna have to figure it out, like video games or anything else you do online, Facebook, social media. You're gonna have to learn how to fix that. So I think it's two. I think I gotta get back with Circle. Hello, Miss Hicks, or I'm sorry, Miss Vega. Your name is you be throwing me off because we got history. But no.
Hello.
So basically, Miss Vega can. If I forget, I'm gonna do it anyway. But you're here. I'm just trying to collaborate quickly with the staff. Can you make sure Angel has technology help from Irvin and Angelique? She's claiming she has no computer at home. So um, just letting you know, maybe you can let Resource know. But I'm gonna try to do a com log if I remember. Angel came back. Thank you, Miss Hicks. I'm sorry, Miss Vega. Um,
Hey, Gary.
you got it working. Thank you, sir. Because we're about to do
Name
our
it. Name
norms.
it back.
Thank you. You
Hello?
got it. You got it. I hear
Oh,
you loud and clear. You fixed it. Smart young man. So all I got to worry about now is Angelique and her lack of a computer. This video is recorded, so you guys get to a computer and watch the recording and type it up. There's no reason for you to not get credit for at least doing the work. The understanding will come when you do those asynchronous problems, where you have to do the at-home problems, where I'm not helping you. That's where the understanding comes from. Tyler's not going to open up your head and pour the knowledge in. You have to practice it, just like you practice basketball, football, martial arts. Without practice, you won't get these skills. All right. So make sure you're ready with two screens, like I have set up. One screen has basically the EDSB, log into your EDSB. The other screen will be our work screen, if you want to call it something. But make sure you size them. Matter of fact, let me set it up this way so you can see. So all I'm gonna do is drag a tab over here, and to resize. Still, a lot of students in all periods ask us, "How do you resize?" Like it never existed. Yes, I'm a technologist, I'm a scientist. So you just grab the edges, sides, or the top. Okay. So take the last, how much time y'all got left? 5 minutes to resize your screens. Make sure you're logged into your Google profile, because a big issue a lot of students have when they're trying to find work for Friday quizzes is it's all over the place. Document management. So make sure you're logged in to your Google profile, whichever it is. I have a teacher personal, and I have a CPS, because I'm an unofficial CPS teacher, I guess, account. So I want to be in Camelot, but for you, it might be whatever the case may be that you log into Google with. Then you're going to go to Google Apps and Docs. Now, if you're on a cell phone, Miss Llewellyn, you can still participate. You just download the Google app thing. I check with my 15-year-old son at Lindblom. You can do this work. You can. You just got to follow along and type it on your phone until you get your butt to a computer, young lady. So click on blank, because this is accessible on tablets, cell phones, and laptops, as well as desktops. So y'all out of excuses with technology. It's going to catch up to you. And I'm trying to get you guys ready to have real world jobs. You got? Would you say, Angel?
I mean,
Okay. Mute your microphone. You got background noise. It's like a lot of people in the house today. Okay. Somebody else is coming to the classroom. Give me a second. Aaliyah Mims. Ooh, you made it right before you would have been considered late. Hold on. Yeah, she got, man, she quick. She must have listened yesterday. All right, so Aaliyah, you should be setting your screens up and getting ready for our class to start. We're gonna go through our norms, and then we're gonna jump into this problem. All right.
no one has to write to her person.
Not yet, Angel. 3 minutes. Just work on your screens, bro. Slow down. I'm gonna let you go first.
All right.
Keep jumping in there. Not yet. Set your screens up and get ready to start today's assignment. That's all you guys gotta do. 3 more minutes and we're gonna start. I don't want nobody saying I didn't know what to do. I missed what happened. Set your screens up. And again, I don't like repeating myself, so check the video out. I've never liked repeating myself. Review the video. If you're on a phone, you can download Google Apps to your cell phone. It's gonna be hard to type on a little cell phone, which is why you need to get to a computer.
Mr. Tyler,
Go ahead, Aaliyah.
how do you download Zoom on your computer? Because I don't have a Chromebook.
Now using Zoom, man.
So what we on?
We're on Google Meet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, down the same way she was in class. We're using Google Meet, dear. We never used them since we started. Maybe you think about the summer school. Was you in summer school?
Yeah.
That's why you're thinking about Zoom. No, we're only using Google Meet. Some students have emailed me about them, like, y'all still thinking about summer school. We're using Google Meet. So if you go to EDSB and click on the link, it'll help you download the right program. And then after you do that, you can do it on a cell phone, tablet, whatever. But you got to go to EDSB to find that information. Maybe I should put that in the chat for you. Let me find that link. Actually, the link is right here. Am I in the right class? Yep.
We're starting in 2 minutes.
We're starting in, yeah, you see the clock, right? Who is that, Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to start when that clock goes to 0, sir. And that's the link for those of you guys that don't know. If I were you, I would bookmark this link, because I got a lot of students saying, I don't know which link. I'm not giving you that excuse no more. keep telling y'all, I have a 15-year-old in high school, like you guys. He's at Lindblom, and he doesn't get away with those excuses. So I don't know why y'all think y'all would get away with it from me. So just please, please mature yourself and follow along so you can have a great summer. 1 minute, and we're gonna start. Okay, I gotta do attendance real quick. And I want to make sure it's said on the recording because I saw that last night. I was able to keep up with who's in class and who should be talked to. All right, 30 seconds. We're going to do a camera check and a microphone check. Again, this is participant.
What the heck? What happened?
I think he kicked himself out.
Wow.
Sorry about that, y'all. It was a glitch. Okay, let me present. It's the only thing about technology. You got to worry about things that go hiccup. Let me present.
You kicked yourself out?
I didn't mean to. I closed the whole browser. Who said that? It's smart kid. Who's an angel?
Yeah.
That's it. I clicked on the X button and I came back like I gotta start the record though. That's all I was worried about. But the room doesn't kick you out, so I combed through that fact already. But good observation, Angel. Y'all see what I'm doing now again, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're back on track. I hate being online, but I can do it either way. So let's go through our norms. Yes, I know. Move out my way. And need you to go away. Okay, so are the norms visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me give me a second. I gotta turn on the screen because I gotta get my notebook and write down who is actually participating or not. Find a clean page. Oh boy, because I learned in summer school, y'all had a lot of points backed up, and I want to put these points in daily. Like I tell y'all, do it by day so it's not a big project at the last minute, right? Procrastination. So let's start off with my list. I can see first in my list, number one, Miss Mims, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you read number one, please?
We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you. Angel, can you read number two?
Respect the culture of the classroom.
Thank you, sir. Angelique, can you read number three?
We are attempts to participate.
Thank you, dear. Jacqueline, can you read number four?
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
Awesome. Mr. Rush, can you read number five? Mr. Rush, can you read?
All right, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Thank you. Next, we're going to do the basic norms. Miss Brown, can you read number one?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
That's awesome. Miss Mims, number two?
Oh wait, we doing number two, you said? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
education in the classroom are sacred.
Okay, all right, thank you. Angel, are you there? Number three. I'm sorry?
We'll never.
Go ahead, Angel. Go ahead, Angel. We'll come back to Rush.
We'll never behave in a way to discredit ourselves, our school, or our family.
Yes, sir. That's important. Who's next? Angelique, can you read number four?
And Excel accounting and stuff. Wait, I forgot it.
Just read it. It's on the screen. You see it?
I can't see it.
You got to go back to the Google Meets. That's that cell phone thing. Because you could have two screens. You could even have Google Meet on one screen, but you got a cell phone. So you got to, like, with a cell phone, you got to, like, I think, scroll up and then scroll to the right screen. But can you read it or no?
I'll read it if she can't.
Okay. So Angelique, can you read it or no?
No.
Okay. Angel, go ahead for her.
In Excel Academy, Southwest students always a lady or a gentleman.
Thank you, sir, very much. I think
Take
next on the
pride in
list
Excel
is,
Academy.
what did you say, Angelique?
We take pride in Excel Academy.
You read that one. Thank you. You saved Jacqueline. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Y'all are
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
participating. Who? Okay, that was Rush. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Is that that's you can edit that document right now while it's open?
Could you? Because I'm about to jump into instructions. So, like, I
No,
can
yeah.
share
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead. I
I'm
just
gonna
wanted to
share
know.
it
Go
with you
ahead.
again. No, no. Do you have it already or no?
Yeah. That's why I said I can just go do it because I see that they say and Excel and it's supposed to be at Excel Academy. So
Okay.
I'm about to go edit that.
All right, brother. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna leave that alone and let Mr. Rush handle that. Um, Everybody have their screen size, right? You should be also logged into ESB at this point. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm about to do participation point moment. This is where I'm gonna put in the chat something for somebody to read. But the only person that should read it is the person that responded first. All right. Listen to what I'm telling you. This is how this game goes. So a lot of these points go towards your quiz. And I'm doing this because I'm trying to help you in advance because I'm looking at these scores and these attendances. Don't take it personal if it don't apply. Like I always say, if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. Don't. If I'm not talking about you, don't try to fit your foot in that shoe, okay? So let's go into this because I want to have a great day and we get done with the problems. The first thing you want to do is log into ESB and scroll down, right? So I'm testing to see if you're in class or not right now. I really am because I'm looking at these numbers and it's like 2 weeks. We got to do better. So first up is this part. If you're in ESB, I'm on today, which is September the 15th. At 8 p.m. it's due. I'm slowing down instruction because I looked at my video. I got some feedback and I'm trying to help you out. So I'll put this in the chat. I'm gonna put 30 seconds up there, but I need the first person to respond. Well, who's gonna read to just type me? I'll see it by the timestamp, but let's see who's gonna go first. Let me set my timer for 30 seconds. Where is it at? And if you don't respond, Leah got it before I even started the clock. Okay, hold on, Leah. I gotta stop the clock. See, that's how simple that was, right? So, Leah, go ahead and read what's in the chat. You got to turn on your microphone, dear.
Okay, please remember that all as how you say that
No,
word?
start from the beginning, dear.
Oh, hello and good day to all the future physicists.
You guys, keep going.
Please remember that all how you say that?
Synchronous.
Synchronous problems need to be completed and ready to present tomorrow in class. How you say that word?
Asynchronous.
Asynchronous problems have to be completed as homework and will be checked tomorrow in class as well.
Okay. So there's participation points. Thank you, Miss Mims. There's participation points throughout the class. Y'all just are not paying attention. And my goal is to not stress you out, but to keep your mind off of what's going on in the world right now. So if we focus on education, education in the classroom is sacred, right? Let's act like it. If you focus on your education and this thing passes, because they're going to make a vaccine, they're going to make a cure or something, we have to be ready to take on the jobs of the future. Now, everybody's going to want to go back to work. They're going to want to work from home like we're doing now. And I'm trying to get you guys to it. So you got synchronous, problems I do with you, asynchronous, problems I don't do with you. And that's on purpose. I'm not trying to bring back homework, but you got to know what you're doing. You can't guess no more. The time of finessing is done. So let's go to our problem today. And I'll come back for another participation point. Ms. Mims, you got 15 points for that. We're going to talk about setting up our document, right? So the first thing we want to do is type out our document's title. Now, this is important because last Friday I saw some students, they didn't know where to go to find work that they did. So if it's in your Google document, basically, you're able to go back and if you name the document, find it and use it to figure out what is Tyler giving me for this quiz and use your notes like as if you had your composition book, remember? So it's about document management. Let me come here. I'm on the right tab. Yeah. So I typed in my title. If you have it set up the way I have set up, do now. This is what we're going to do right now, right? And what is the title? I'm gonna give you 30 seconds for someone to tell me, or I'm just gonna type it in.
You're talking about for the work? What's the title of it?
The title for the header.
Um.
The
Your
title I
name,
always type in the middle. What is that?
your
Oh.
name,
No.
and
Digits are
digits are
signification.
Almost. I got it on the screen. What is the title of today's assignment?
which
Oh,
digits
Is
are
it which?
Which digit? Who? Okay, who's saying that? I tell you what.
Me.
I was
Type
already
it.
saying that.
Me and Lisa.
Let's be fair, because I heard too many people and I couldn't hear one person. I'm gonna put 30 more seconds. The first person to type today's title in the chat correctly gets 15 points. You have to type it in the chat because there's too many voices I heard. And I couldn't see who got it first. Okay, which did Jacqueline got it? She got it, guys. Sorry. I told you guys yesterday, Mims, you get like 5, but Jacqueline got it first. She gonna type it
Lisa
first.
Tyler, but it was Lisa who said it first when she was
I
typing.
couldn't hear. I couldn't hear. All right, so let's be fair. Everybody who responded, who is it? Mims, I'll give you all evenly 15 points. But when I ask questions, you got to respond through the chat. This is why I've seen this in other periods where all the students are yelling. I can't figure out who said what because we have no order. So type it in the chat if you got it, because I don't know if you noticed, I have 2 screens. So I'm able to see everything y'all doing and also see what I'm showing you. Okay, so just that's what we got to do. But let's move on because I want to give you a break period and we got a lot to do. We haven't got the title done. So today's title of the document and not the title of the page is what I was asking is what? If you've been following me, is today's date, 15th, 9/2020. And then your header, this part, that's not what I was asking. I said right after the header, listening, listen. I think Lisa listened because she caught it first. 15th, 9/2020, right? Everything I've been doing, I'm just doing exactly what I've been doing every day. I'm getting you guys in the motion of doing a certain routine. And after you look up, Q1 is over, and it's like, dang, it's easier, right? So period is, we're in the second period, right? And our class is physics. Title is what Miss Camacho typed in there and Lisa said and Mim said, right? That's the name of our do now. Make sure you're following everything I'm doing to a T because I'm teaching you how to write research papers. Believe it or not. Hint, hint, right? Yes. Okay. What are significant? That's like all of it. I think it was significant digits, right? Yeah. What are significant? Yeah, I got to fix that. So basically, it's what are significant. Y'all got the gist of it, but what are significant digits, right? Between calling parents and everything else. Okay, so that's the actual one. Let me put that in the chat to be fair. So you guys type the same thing. Maybe you can't see it. Okay, you should be doing what I'm doing. Everything I put on the screen, you should have on your screen, right? So let me move in a little bit. 150. And then I'm going to come back to this here. We read this. Let's start with our very first problem. We got 2 problems. One of the synchronous problems I'm going to do with you. The second one I want you to do, I'm going to do a bit of it, like half of it, but then you're going to do the rest on your own. Like B, you're going to do by yourself. And then this is the homework problem. And if we have enough time later, I can give you clues on how to tackle the homework problem. Okay. But let's get into the first problem, which shouldn't be a big deal. And I planned for this because there was a lot I had to explain to you guys. And I want to make sure I help some people out with participation points, or at least those that wanted it. 1 second. I got it. That's a fire mark. Okay. So I'm gonna be typing up the document. All I'm doing is copying the first question. So let me do this because look, somebody outside is having an issue. Okay, let's put this in the chat. Now, here we go again. I'm going to hit enter on the question for somebody to just read it. Type in the chat who is going to read it. You have to just type me. That's it. No argument. If you yell it out, I'm going to ignore you, okay? Type me. That's all you got to do if you feel like you want to read it for 10 points. There's a question. Who wants to read it? Let's get some order, you guys. Aaliyah, you got it. Go. Thank you. Following directions. Thank goodness. Go ahead,
How
read.
many significant figures are there in A 20.00, B 21? Oh, wait.
Try it again. 21, right?
Yeah, 21, B 21, C 2.1 times 10
Raised
and
to.
raised to, how do you say it again? I forgot.
So it's like saying 10 to the negative 2.
Yeah, right. 10 to the negative 2 and 2.1 times 10 to the negative 3 pounds.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So she read that one. I want you to copy this over. I put it in the chat, but it's also in SB, right? Let me move this out of my way. Make sure I note her points. So,
I can finally copy and paste.
huh? You said what?
Finally copy and paste
Copy and paste what?
the thing to Google Docs.
The first problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one. The rest we're gonna type up though. Okay. I think I answered this question. All right.
All right.
So, what did you say?
I said all right.
Okay. Okay. So, like he just asked, we're putting this right here, right? I put it in the chat and I also put it in SB. We're gonna work on all parts of these. Okay. So I've been told I moved too fast. No, go away. I just want to have all the real estate. So at 150, we get a lot of real estate. So meaning you can see a lot of stuff. So you should have this much typed up. And then we're going to go through the problem. So I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock because I want to slow down and make sure you guys got it, right? Some people are like, you're moving too fast. You 2 minutes to at least have everything I just did done. Take that time and do it. And then we're going to go into the problem. I'm sorry about the fire trucks outside. That's not my house. Okay, so less than a minute. I think I got all the points noted. I gotta go back and check attendance. Oh goodness, it didn't save. All right, so Lisa's here. Alan's not here. Barbara's not here. Jacqueline's here. She was present the whole time. Mario's not here. Clark's not here. Courtney, where's Courtney at? Oh goodness, he's usually here. Garcia's not here. Hence not here. Lee Carter, is he here? I don't see him. All right. Lee Carter. No, it's Romel Lee. Okay, Lockhart is not here. Llewellyn is here. Mims is here. Thigpen is not. Monet Worthy is not. All right. Okay. Oh, well, I got that done in time. Let me save this. Okay. I hear you. Okay. All right, everybody, let's jump into instruction. Sorry, I was trying to clean my files up. We're going to do a surface check after the problem is done, meaning I'm going to need to check your camera and make sure you're present to make sure your attendance is solid. If you leave class early, if you don't respond when I'm doing these checks, I will deselect you from present to absent. So just be honest about staying the whole time and participate in all your classes. You have a great summer. You can move on with the next stage of your life. All right, so this problem is real simple. If you got questions, just ask them. I'm trying to listen and also watch the chat. But I didn't want to move that because it says what class we're in, but I won't move it next time. So the first question is asking basically, well, Aaliyah, I think Aaliyah said it. Yeah. What Aaliyah was asking is how many significant figures are in in each of these problems. So you got problem A. In A, we got, so this is the A part I'm talking about. From here, there's 21.0, right? So if I take this and put this here, it's asking you about significant figures. So what is a significant figure? Let's start with that. And you need to understand this concept because on the quiz, I'm just going to start you off. You can't be like, we talked about that. I'm like, yeah, we did. So I'm going to put this video that I found last night in the chat. And it's a Khan Academy video in case you don't understand significant figures or you've never seen them in elementary school. Review it later, okay? In case you need help with the asynchronous problem. But what is a significant figure? Well, let's go back to its definition. There was a movie called Hidden Figures about Black women in science, but this is more about the mathematical term. So I'm going to put this also in the chat, and I want you to review it. I'm going to put something in the chat also, but it's for someone to read just about what a significant figure is. We don't have our books, so I got to use the chat a lot, you guys. And then I do apologize because it's not me being in your face, knowing your body language. So I need someone to read this next statement, and we're going to do the problem. And I'm only going to do A and B. I want you to try C and D. And we got 3 problems. I'm going to give you clues on the other problems. Now, by tomorrow, I can give you clues on how to finish this off. But let me see how much did it put in the chat. Oh, there's a character limit, so I can't do trailing zeros. I got to put that in next. So that'll be another participation point. I thought I could put all of it in there. It's too many words. 1 and 3. Okay, yeah. So there we go. All right, so first person that types me will read this for 10 points. Do you see it in the chat room? So let me put 30 seconds up because we don't have a lot of time left. We got this class at what? 11:10. We got a little time looking at it. So 30 seconds. Who would like to read what's in the chat? So if the timer expires, I'm going to just read it myself. Just make sure you understand it. And the points go away. See, I'm going to do a technology check. Nobody wants it. Just to read? Jeez. What y'all doing over there? Sleeping? Oh, Jacqueline, Mims. Okay. Y'all must have been in the bathroom. Well, let me stop this timer. So let's see who got it first. Why y'all wait 30 seconds to respond? Jacqueline, go ahead and read it, dear. Y'all killing me.
The significant figures, also known as the significant digits or precision of a number written in positional notation, are digits that carry meaningful contributions to its measurements resolution. This includes all digits except all leading zeros. For example, do I say the 0?
Yeah, you just say 0, 1, 3.
0, 1, 3 has 2 significant figures, 1 and 3.
So that's important. Thank you, Jacqueline. All right, Mims, I'm going to give you something you should read because that's the second part of it. And this is how you guys are going to have to tackle, like copy this to your notes now because I'm about to copy these notes into your document so you know how to always handle significant figures. All right, so Mims, go right ahead. That's the last participation reading section. Aaliyah, are you there?
Yeah. My bad.
Can you? Okay, go ahead.
I gotta go to the group chat. Hold on.
You're not in the chat room yet? Okay.
Okay, it say trailing zeros when they are merely placeholders to indicate the scale of the number. Exact rules are explained and identify significant figures. Spurious, did I say it right?
Hold on 1 second, Aaliyah. I gotta let in Alande. Okay, keep reading, Aaliyah. He's not here yet.
Series digits introduced, for example, by calculation carry out to the greater precision than that of the original data and measurements reported to a greater precision than the equipment supports.
Thank you. Okay, so that was fifth. That was I think 10 points for that one. Now, let's see here. Yeah, I see Alan's present. So yeah, Mark, I'm late. Where is he at?
Let me read.
1 second. Sorry, I gotta do your attendance. You just arrived. Alan, okay. So there we go. All right, so when another reading moment comes up, Mr. Allen, I'll let you know, but we're about to jump into the problem, sir. So, because I got to put the links back in there for him again, because he just got here. So you won't be able to see everything we talked about. But let me repost it. Everybody else, we're going to finish up on this 1S problem. So these are some of the links you need for class. Also, Mr. Allen, and you should look in the chat room of Google Meet to see it. The videos will be available by 4 p.m. They're in YouTube format, and they're also in MP4. So if you're MP4, you download it. This is for everybody. If you download it to your computer, you can view it without internet. If you don't want to download it, you can click on the YouTube link and also view it. So no excuses to get the work done, right? This is the other part for him. I want to get this in here before I start the problem, everybody, so just bear with me. Because I know when students come in the room, the chat is still not, it's not going to update for the student. Okay, so 1 and 3. And then this part is what Aaliyah just read. You need to put this part, these parts in the chat. That's what I'm about to do next, everybody, into your document. Okay, so you get automatic points for doing the stuff correctly. Meaning, if you did some crappy work, you're going to get a crappy score. So all the parts that are the students read already that I've reposted in the chat have to be in your document. Now, what document? Again, we should have our screen size this way, right? And this is where we left off.
Mr. Tyler, so do you want it like at the bottom or at the top?
I want it somewhere in your document, dear.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm not going to do it in my document because I got to get this problem done. But I'm going to look at the video and I remember I told you to do this, and then I'm going to grade it. And if it's not in there, you're going to have a problem with me.
Do I go to my own Google Doc, to my own email?
You can, but wherever you go, you might want to make sure you have access to the files, because on Friday there's a quiz and you got to always access those files. But I got to at least finish this first problem, you guys, because it's 10:47 and I was trying to give y'all a 5-minute break. And we haven't even done the problem yet. So I'm gonna do A and B, your 5-minute break, hopefully, because it's 11:10 we end and it's 10:47. So I want to get this done and then give you a 5-minute break and then probably do, the next problem, C and D. And don't forget, you got 2S and 3A to do on your own using that video that I posted in the chat again, which is Khan Academy. Okay, so I'm only going to do 2 of them because I'm seeing some scores on quizzes and people are not practicing this material. They're just trying to finesse it. And that's going to be a huge headache for you at the end of the quarter because you're only finessing yourself. So let's get started. The first one is 21.00. Now it's asking you how many significant figures are there in this first section, right? Well, if you look at it, a significant figure, you want to take it from, let's start right at the beginning at the 0, right? You want to take it from the beginning at 0 and count over. This is usually an engineering notation or, engineering notation or scientific notation. But how many figures are actually there? If you go back to the chat, it says a significant figure is known as, right? Oh, wait, I think Aaliyah answered the question. 2, Aaliyah. It's just 2. The 2 and the 1, Aaliyah. You got it. I think you overthinking it, though. Very good, Miss Mims. I got to write that down. She caught it. I think I had you in my class a few times. You might have heard that already. So Miss Mims gave us the right answer. Pretty good. It's just 2 significant figures really right there, right? But if you count all of them, you got to make sure they're the zeros. So she's saying 2 and 1. All right. But the answer correctly, because that's what I was getting at, is 4 significant figures. Right? She gave us 2 of the significant figures, but it's actually only 4. Does everybody see that or no? That's the answer. But it looks like it's an easy problem, but I don't want this to be a problem on Friday. Do you see what I just did? Now is the time to ask your questions, because y'all be like, I don't know. I'm about to move on to the next part. So there's 4 significant figures there. I want it to be clear. Now, the zeros to the right of the decimal point are significant. That's why Leah talked about. But the 2 and the 1, they still have to be matched by the other zeros. If there's trailing zeros, look at the chat. It says trailing zeros when they are merely placeholders, right? So you're going to see that a little bit in problem B. So in B, well, what is it? It says 21, right? So how many significant figures are there?
2.
That's a question for who said that? Was that Alan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You got it. Hold on one second. Let me just put it back here. 21. Does everybody understand what just happened there? This is a simple assignment today. I don't want you to blow this on Friday. Okay? So basically the big thing is, let me type it in here for you. Non-zeros is a difference from the above problem, right? Non-zeros, or zero numbers, I should say it that way, are always significant. All right. There we go. All right. Where are we at? It's 10:51. I think I'll squeeze out number C and give us a 5-minute break. Everybody cool with that? No? Okay. All right. So let's take C. And we'll copy that, put it here. And that's going to be equal to what? How many significant figures? Let's see who figures this out. You got to use what's in the chat. No, don't guess. Think about it. How many significant figures are here? 30 seconds. And then I'm going to just type it out for you.
Is it 4?
Close. Not exactly, though.
3.
You're guessing. Anybody? He just stopped guessing and gave up. That's so sad.
Nah, I'm reading the significant.
Yeah. Are you reading the chat? Okay, good. Wait. I got some things in the chat. So Leah said 3. Jacqueline said 2. She got it.
I said.
You said 3, brother. Don't try.
Okay,
Stop trying to front your move.
Okay.
So 2. 2. Does everybody understand why it's 2? She said, "Oh, don't we do the math first?" No, Lisa. This is about understanding the theory behind the math, or the understanding of the math. So this is the simplest thing in mathematics you need to understand, how to determine that. Jacqueline got the points though, because there's only 2 there. Now I'm gonna type Y. So just make sure you have this in your notes too. Number that precedes, right? The power of 10 determines it did it for me, number of significant figures. Okay. That's the reason why she got that answer. And in this case, that number, I was going to do it for me, but it did. I messed it up. That number has 2 significant figures, or digits. You can say figures or digits, but it's the same thing to me. Okay? So that's the reason why. All right, at this point, we're going to take our 5-minute break. We're going to come back and do a software check where I look at your camera, make sure it's on, and also look at your microphone. You got to speak into it. But take this 5 minutes to stretch your legs, and let's get this much typed up, because I'm going to give you clues after the 5 minutes on the asynchronous problem, and you want to make sure you put the asynchronous problem and the synchronous problems in your Google Doc, because you got to do those on your own using that video. And that's why I purposely did this way. Somebody with a little motorbike is killing my ears. Okay, so make sure you put these two problems in there. But we're not done with this problem. After 5 minutes, I'm gonna do that problem, talk about these two a little bit, and then you don't forget to put those notes from the chat in your document at the bottom or the top. At least put the notes somewhere. Let me show you how to do that so it's not all messy. Put the notes right after the title, and if you don't want to do that, put it at the end of your document. So to start you out, let me show you how I want that to look. You start with, I'm going to the chat and I'm taking this part here. I'm gonna give you a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna do a 5-minute discussion, and then you guys are free to go to the next period. So all the notes in the chat while you're doing this 5-minute break, make sure they're in here somewhere. I prefer right here and centered, because those are notes like I've done every day with you guys. So the next part of notes are what? This significant figures, all these. Okay, so all of this goes there too. It's called lead by example. I want you to do as I do. All right, so you should have all those notes there in case you forgot. Okay, and that's from the chat. And then you should have your problem, the steps, and then next problem you're doing from Khan Academy video. Review that. Because I don't want nobody to be like, I didn't know I was supposed to do that. And you can't get away with that no more, fam. You're talking about you grown, so let's be grown. And then this problem is an asynchronous problem you do at home. And everything is due by 8. So let me set the clock. You have 5 minutes to stretch your legs or whatever the case may be. Do not leave, because when I come back and check and you don't respond, I'm gonna mark you absent. All right, and that's CPS policy. So don't come in my head about it. Just be here and be ready to present your screen and talk in the microphone. That's all you have to do. Somebody asked a question. I heard something. I was.
Angelique got her mic on. She needed to turn it off.
Yeah, Angelique, can you mute yourself, dear? You got background noise.
Probably these headphones are help like that.
Oh, you so low. I gotta tell him to help you. Sound far away. I think I gotta put video over here for you guys, because that's the video. I should put the video link. No, I mean, well, you got the video already in the chat. Okay. And then what else we got? Okay, and how much time is left? I still got 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Okay, so I think it's time for a technology check. Let me turn on my unpin this so I can see you guys. Okay, so let's take a look. Angelique, can you speak into your microphone and turn on your camera, dear? Okay, it's a black screen. I hear you. Okay, okay. Thank you. You can turn it off if you want. Mr. Allen, are you there? Can you turn on your camera and your microphone for a moment?
Damn, I'm looking ugly right now. Really?
You just got to turn it off for a split second, sir. It's not a fashion show. You'll be all right. Thank you, sir.
That's all?
That's all you got to do. You can turn it back off. You want to say you want. All right, Miss Mims, can you turn on your microphone and your camera for a brief moment?
What are you doing?
Thank you. Okay. Okay, you got cartoons in the background. Lisa, can you share your camera and microphone?
Yeah.
Speak into it. Okay, and then can you turn on your camera, ma'am? Thank you. Okay, Miss Camacho, can you turn on your camera and speak into your microphone?
Okay.
Thank you. Angel, can you turn on your camera and speak into your microphone? Briefly.
Andrew somewhere on the game.
Oh, goodness.
Yo.
Okay, there you go. All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Allen was throwing you under the bus. All right, so let's get this over with. I called you, but you didn't say nothing for a second. I was like, oh, he said you was playing a video game. Let me get back. Okay, let's finish up, guys. So this one, like, who can tell me how many significant figures are here in D? I'm just gonna see if we're paying attention, and I'll put this note here again. It shouldn't be hard, but if you don't think about it,
it's supposed to be 2, right?
Type it in the chat, man. Remember the rules. Come on, brother. Remember the rules. Who got it? Put 30 seconds up here to see who got. Oh, Alan. Okay, and he's not right.
Oh, so
it's not that easy. You got to read it and understand what's happening here. He put 1. Nope. Anybody else? 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's 3.
He got
it. He got it. You got it, Alan. He's about to cuss in the screen. Thank you for not cussing. I heard you said, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you, sir. You're becoming a grown man. All right, so it's 3. Remember, the number that precedes the power of 10. What is the number that precedes this? Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So this is listening skills. This is not to frustrate you. I'm showing you how science works. You have to slow down and think about it. All right. So I want you to look at the video that I put in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Let me find it in case you don't see it. These are the links that I provided for you to understand the rest of your work, because we're coming to the end of class. Great job, everybody. I'll put your points in by Friday. So I got to go through my notebooks and put it in the system slowly. So those are the links you need. You might want to copy those links and get this work done before 8 p.m. So that's the synchronous problem number 2. And that's number 3, the asynchronous homework problem. Use the video and the steps I've shown you. I got to get you ready for GGI. She didn't rush. Did y'all do GGI links? Because I think this is an update from her. I don't know if this is the right. Oh, okay. Mr. Rush, thank you, because I was about to release them. I need you guys to copy these links somewhere or put it in a different tab, because this is the GGI links for this class. You are to go there. If I see you in GGI, I will give you extra credit because you're participating and you're remaining civil. So that means I'm trying to help you get through this quarter. So you got to be there. You got to participate in the questions. Don't be giving the teachers a hard time. And our behavior support our teachers. Say what?
What time?
That's a great question. Hold on, sir. It's at GGI is 11:20. Who said something?
Me. 11:10, right? Or 11. Yeah, it is.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Rush. You helped me out because I'm looking at my whiteboard for the schedule.
That's not Mr. Rush.
That's Mr. Rush.
No, it's Angel.
But no, I'm saying, Mr. Rush put in the chat which time. What's your question, Angel?
I'm trying to tell him what time it started.
Yeah, but yet, but he put it in there. Okay,
Oh,
so I want you guys to take these links. I'll be in this room for 4 more minutes. I'm about to stop the recording to get it ready. All recording and everything we did in class will be available by 4 p.m. In a in a YouTube link form and a video link form. So make sure you have all these links, especially to GGI, and you get this work done by 8. And I'll see you guys later. If you have questions, you can stick around. But I'm about to start getting the recording ready to have it ready for you guys by 4.
We can leave.
Yeah, I want you to leave so you can have some time to yourself. You got questions though, or you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
See you later. You got the link?
Yeah.
Y'all have the link to GGI.
What do we do with this link? Copy and paste it?
Copy and put it into a new tab, sir, so you can come into GGI at 11:15. Or bookmark the link, so you can come right back to it.
Or I just stay in this chat and wait.
Well, I'm about to close the room. So
hold on. Let me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, fam. He's all.
Hey,
So open a new tab. You know how to open a new tab? You just come here, right? And what I do is if I have notes that I want to take, I just open another Google Doc because these are all free, right? And I'll just copy the link to this page that I'm gonna create.
That man ugly.
What happened?
Mr. Rush.
Oh, Rush is on it. So you just basically make a new document, Alan, and just copy the link there.
I'm trying to, but you got my screen like full. I don't know how I do that.
You're gonna have to figure that out, man. You're a grown man, right?
I'm gonna hit control or something.
Okay. Well, I need you in GGI, man. All right. That's all I'm saying. You got 3 minutes and then be there 11:15.
All right. There we go.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Watch your homie, nigga. Watch your homie, niggas.
Mute yourself. You over here singing.